Mick and Doug back again. We've shown you how to do the turkey. Now we're going to show you how to do the perfect Christmas stuffing and sides to go with it. Enjoy. So we're going to start with Christmas stuffing.
So we've got some dried figs, some cinnamon, some herbs here, some thyme and sage, a bit of garlic, obviously breadcrumbs, there's a little bit of butter, some olive oil here, and you got like half an onion, a little bit of oil to start with, some knob of butter. So let's get that straight in there. A little bit of salt, a bit of pepper now. Meanwhile, a bit of garlic. So we're just going to crush the garlic, roughly chop it, in with the onion here as well. Chop the thyme quite nice and small. Sage we've got here next. So, thyme in. I'll just roughly chop this sage as well. So next is going to be the dried figs. So all we'll do here, again just roughly cut. It doesn't need to be too precise. Obviously, if you do have a food processor, it's much easier than chopping it with a knife. That's probably about enough there for what we're doing. So we get this in there. Sage in there as well. You can get the breadcrumbs into that now. So we're just going to mix all the breadcrumbs straight into here. We'll just get a bit more butter in there because you can't really have too much butter. So once this is melted, all absorbed, all mixed together, that's just ready to put in a dish. We'll bake it in the oven, make it nice and crispy.
We're going to do 3 side dishes today. We're going to start with Brussels sprouts, roast parsnips with a bit of honey, duck fat potatoes.
So we're going to peel them, we're going to boil them until they're completely cooked. Then we're going to drain away the water and leave them till the next day. But the outside of them now is nice and dry. That's just going to mean when we roast them, they're going to be really beautiful and crispy. Okay, so important to make sure the fat is hot before the potatoes go in. We're going to use duck fat, just going to give them a real nice flavour afterwards. They're going to go in the oven same time now as the turkey, so the oven's on 180 degrees, and in about half an hour we're going to have some beautiful roasties. Mix is going to prep down the parsnips, and all we're going to do then is just quickly boil them, 2-3 minutes, and then we're ready to go.
Traditional Christmas Brussels sprout. Top and tail. Today we're going to serve andouille pasta with the Brussels sprouts. Andouille, a spicy sausage paste, Calabrian chili, usually used. Loads of flavour, loads of umami, that's what you want.
Bit of butter, mix the two together. When we're going to eat the sprouts, we're just going to mix a bit of this through them.
Okay, parsnip ready.
Basically, you're just going to boil them. They want to be nice and soft inside, you can just check them with a knife.
Same water, don't need to change. Brussels sprouts in. They've been approximately 5 minutes now. Strain out. And then that's all your prep done. All your roast vegetables ready. Now it's time for bread sauce. Bread sauce, very English, traditional Christmas sauce.
Hey,
yes?
Look at me, I have no idea where it comes from.
Thinks he's English. I'm Australian, so I don't know. But I think the best bread sauce, we need an infused milk. We need a good white bread. To infuse this, we're going to use some cloves, garlic, get a stick of cinnamon.
Just whatever flavours you think are going to work. Bring the milk up to a simmer, get all flavour into that milk. The bread, we're just going to cut into small pieces. Later on, we're going to just blend it up into a puree. Bread we'll put into a separate pan.
It's come up to the boil. It's been infusing now for about 10 minutes, so all the spice aromas can get inside that milk. Now we're going to strain it onto the bread, and then we're going to just blitz it up, and that's it. That's the quick bread sauce.
Cool, so bread and milk together, and we're just going to literally blend it up.
Okay, now it's time to finish the sides. So we're going to finish the parsnip, Brussels sprouts. And all it is sauteing now. So
for parsnips, just a little bit of oil in here to start with.
we're going to do salt, pepper, butter, honey, a little bit of caraway.
The sprouts now. Hot pan, a little bit of olive oil. We're just going to lightly saute them. Get a little bit of colour on. Finishing with a nice spoonful of the andouille butter that we made before. And there we go, ready to go.
All right, guys, there we have it. Here's our Christmas special: roast turkey, duck fat potatoes, Brussels sprouts and andouille, parsnips and honey, turkey gravy, fig and cinnamon stuffing, bread sauce.
Of course, if that looks like too much work, you can contact us directly and we'll send it out ready to go.